Hi Aries, let's get into your reading. And we're starting here with the Queen of Pentacles, and this energy really feels like you being called back into balance, especially around your home, your body, your money, and how you care for yourself. Spirit is saying you've been giving so much, and now it's time to ground and to receive. And right after that, we have Temperance. And this card Temperance doesn't just ask for patience, it also speaks of divine timing, healing, integration. It's like Spirit is blending something new into your life quietly behind the scenes. You're being asked to trust the process, especially as we head into, or we've actually just come out, or we're still in it, Pluto retrograde that happened on the 4th of May, with a big shift in power, purpose, as well as people around you. Now, I would really appreciate it if you do an energy exchange with me and hit that love button, the like button. I'd really appreciate it. And perhaps let me know where you're tuning in from, or even what time you're watching. Now, as we move forward, is we have the Six of Swords here. And I really like this Six of Swords after the Temperance, is that you moving on from something mentally, emotionally, maybe even physically. You're not running, you are choosing peace. You've outgrown the chaos. And even if it's still around you, your spirit is done engaging with it, right? Now, here we have the Lovers as well as the Knight of Wands here. But now the Lovers shows up, and no, it's not always about romance, though it could be for some of you. This is more, I feel like it's about a choice that aligns with your values. And Spirit is just asking, are you choosing what's aligned with your soul, or what's familiar, right? And even with Mercury that met Chiron in your sign around the 7th, you might be healing from old wounds around expression, identity, or decisions that you perhaps read. But now you have clarity, Aries, and you are really choosing from a healed place. And even here with the Knight of Wands, you've got all your fiery energy back. After reflection and choices comes movement, right? You taking bold action, inspired action. Someone might even be coming towards you very quickly, perhaps. Or it could just be you finally ready to go after something you've been dancing around. Either way, the passion is undeniable, right? And let's not forget also that Venus met Neptune in Aries around the 2nd of May. Dreams around love, creativity, and self worth are really activated. So don't ignore the downloads that you're getting. I mean, they really are showing you that the life that you could have if you lean in both with trust as well as action. Now, let's dive further into further messages for you, Aries. And I just want to thank you all for hitting that like button. I really do appreciate it with the energy exchange. And, those that are returning, welcome back in. And those that are new, hi, Amanda, welcome. Here we have the Hierophant, we have Full Reversed and Strength here together. So, like, okay, Aries, it's basically what I'm getting is here to keep going, because now things are getting really more interesting. I mean, with the Hierophant coming out next, right? Spirit is really calling some of you into deeper truth. And I feel this isn't just about tradition or doing things by the book, it's about your spiritual path, your personal beliefs, and possibly even leveling up your soul contracts. Some of you already becoming the teacher, perhaps it's you becoming the guide, you really stepping into that next level of wisdom where where your experience comes from power. Now, there's a twist here with the Fool reversed here, right beside the Hierophant, and it's almost like Spirit saying, hold up. Yes, the next chapter is calling, but you might perhaps be second guessing yourself. I feel that there's some hesitation here. You want to leap, but something in you is a little bit scared. And that's okay, right? The Fool reversed isn't failure. It's a scarce pause, And this pause is perhaps just asking is, Are you trusting the right voice? Maybe you've been burnt before, Maybe you're afraid to look foolish for following your heart. But Aries, when have you ever truly followed your instincts and regretted, right? So, like, just think about that. And here we have strength right next to, besides the Hierophant and the Fool reversed here. And wow, I mean, there's three cards together. I feel that this is inner strength, that soft, resilient power, the kind that says, even when I'm scared, I'm gonna show up. You're not forcing the outcome, you're becoming the version of you that's ready for it. And also, let's not forget that the sun is going to conjunct Uranus around the 17th of May. And I feel that's going to be a sudden breakthrough that may arrive. And this could be a light bulb moment that you've been waiting for. But it's going to ask you to be brave enough to receive it, not from your old self, but from your aligned self. So I just want to get a few more cards here just to see if there's another message or two here for you, Aries. Let's have a look. Here is the Seven of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Eight of Cups, and then here is the Queen of Cups. So I feel with this Seven of Wands, Spirit is just making it very loud and clear. This is your stand your ground moment, that you might feel like you're being challenged right now. Maybe it's opinions from others, maybe your inner doubts that's flaring up, but you're being asked to hold firm. You don't need to defend your worth to anyone, just to stay rooted in what you know to be true. You're not here to play small anymore. And even if we closing out here, looking at the bottom of the deck, even here with the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Cups here, this is beautiful, right? You walking away from what no longer holds emotional value. It's not a loss, it's liberation, right? Some of you have outgrown old dreams, old roles, old pain, and you're just making space for deeper emotional healing and intuitive growth. I mean, even with the Queen of Cups here, she tells me here that your heart is leading now. I mean, your intuition is your compass. You're no longer reacting, you're responding from a place of calm emotional maturity. And I feel this is the divine feminine power that's in motion, and it's all within you, regardless of the agenda. Now, just backtracking here with Pluto retrograde in Aquarius earlier this month, and then we're also having the full moon in Scorpio mid-month around the 12th, you may feel really some deep emotional purging, or perhaps even shifts in how you see your future. But I feel it's all guiding you towards a more emotional, fulfilling version of life, one that really feels good to your soul. And Aries, you're not alone on this path, because Spirit is with you, whispering through every of those cards that's come out, every sign, every emotion, every synchronicity is whispering to you. And I want to remind you that you do have the power to shape your future no matter what challenges you're facing. Spirit is always guiding you, and know that you are more resilient than you actually realize. And now, as we close this out, I just hope you gave this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate the positive energy exchange, perhaps leaving me a comment. Let me know how this message resonates with you, and perhaps 6, 7, 8 could mean something to you, like following steps. Double eights could also mean something to you. And if you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any messages further. And I'll definitely see you in the next one. And I really appreciate you, Aries, and I'm sending you love and light.